Welcome to episode 145 of Soccer Over Gotham, Common Threads edition. We have a great show for all of you. Gary, what do we have in this episode?
Gotham is simply a late season team. They are now 11 games unbeaten, and that ties a club record set late last season. We had two 0-0 games across two competitions. We will look at the commonalities and takeaways from both, and we'll look at playoff previews, the ascendance of Josephine Hasbo, and defense wins championships and other things. Gotham advances to the semifinals of the CONCACAF Women's Champions Cup. While we're at it, what is next for Gotham for winning last year's competition? We'll talk about that as well. Then playoffs. We're nearly there. Three games to go. Gotham has all but clinched the playoffs at this point. We're still scoreboard watching in the interim. We will preview an exciting game against KC this Saturday. Can Gotham make a statement and keep the unbeaten streak going? We will see. But first, Ruby, how are you?
I'm doing good, doing great. Something really random right now just touched my eyebrow, and it hurts, and it's one of those pimples.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Worst.
I'm just glad it's like in my eyebrow so you can't see it. See the bump.
Yeah.
So if I have a lazy eye, it's probably mine. Just kidding. How are you, Gary?
I saw you playing pickleball, so you got a head start on me.
Yes, so I started playing pickleball. I think this is the second week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm so excited. I mean, I played pickleball before, but not really consistently.
Okay.
So, yeah, but I'm getting better. I'm getting good at pickleball. So
Might take my little to that. Maybe we can do it together. That'd be kind of fun. Get her to do something athletic.
Like, it looks easy, but yeah, it's a little hard to, like, I guess, like the ball placement, like play with intention, and at the same time I want to play with power, but yeah, I can't really mix both of them right now since I'm a beginner. I feel like I gotta learn more the placement first, and then put power. But my partner and I, well, we're not really like partners, but we like to play together most of the time that we go to pickleball because it's like 6 of us from work. Yeah, so we like to play together. He wants us to join a tournament, and I think it will be in November if we play. So I'm gonna look into the details tomorrow, and I'm a little like nervous for this tournament because I don't feel like I'm tournament level. But hey, I'm just gonna challenge myself and, like, I guess practice really hard till November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun. All right, I definitely have to try it out. I'll put it in my calendar. Should be fun.
You should do it. You'll like it.
I'm sure I will. Probably. I need something to get the competitive juices going back again. We'll see. I am wearing my Club Over Country shirt. I saw Jennifer from Cloud9 wearing it, and it brought back some memories. So I had to go dig it out of the dresser. For those it's a classic shirt. For those who don't remember, there was a time where it felt like this. I'm hoping this is the accurate. Jennifer or Cloud9 will let me know if I'm off on this. But like, there was a time when you felt that the national team players on Sky Blue were using the team as sort of like a training ground, practice ground for the national team, and like they just did not care. That's what it felt like from the outside. So I appreciate this shirt. But I also want to point out that I think that this year, I think from Ali Krieger forward, all the national teamers on this team are wholly invested in this club. So yes. So I don't think it has its place right now, but it's definitely Gotham FC lore, this shirt. What else we got going on? So Ruby, did you get your tickets?
Oof, I know we spoke about this maybe like 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks, something like that, where you had to enter a raffle to be able, or if you get selected, you can buy World Cup tickets. Well, guess what? I don't have tickets.
What?
Yeah. I didn't
You
even
didn't
get
get in the room to the room, then into the other room.
exactly.
Okay.
It's like the password to the password to the password. I don't know. I didn't get
Oh,
anything. So
bummer.
yeah, but these tickets, I don't know what the hell they're doing for this World Cup. It just seems like everything's a mess. Everything's overpriced. Like, I feel like it hasn't even started, and I'm not really enjoying the experience so far.
No doubt. And Hercules Gomez put out the preliminary StubHub ticket prices for resale for MetLife Stadium over here in Jersey. And the lowest price seats for resale is like upper seats, and it's an $8,934, and that
Whew.
was last week. So I figured if you would have won tickets, we could have had a whole new studio.
Oh my God, that is insane. Almost $9,000 for
Hmm.
a single ticket. Like, whew, that's like more than rent, more than a
Hmm.
mortgage. That is crazy. That's crazy. I don't
Yeah.
know. You're pretty much making this impossible for true fans to go.
Hmm.
These are all people just taking advantage of the fans with all this money. It's ridiculous, honestly. It's such a mess. I thought they were gonna like have some rules about like price gouging these tickets. If they're not doing anything. So you know what? I gonna have a first row ticket for my couch in my living
Hmm.
room in my 72 inch TV. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like everyone who's got tickets is just going to resell them for whatever. So it's
Yeah.
just like it's the stupidest thing ever. And
Yeah.
hopefully it's not like that when it gets to the Women's World Cup and
Yeah. Hopefully
uh,
not.
yeah,
Yeah. Or go to a bar if you want, the environment. I
right.
think that'll be better.
Ruby, quick trivia question. There's 3 current Gotham FC players
Mm-hmm.
that were also on roster for the 2017 Boston Breakers.
I mean, I'm gonna go with the oldest. Maybe Sonnet?
Nope.
No?
Nope. Close.
Stangle?
There you go. Sting was one of them. She got picked up off waivers, I think, that year for something like that. She was on roster.
Abel?
Lavelle was absolutely one of them. Yes, good guess.
And hold on.
This player was drafted by the Breakers along
Mm,
with Anamanu.
can't think of the. You gotta tell me.
It was Midge.
Midge. Wow.
Midge, Lavelle, and Stengel were on the 217. Also, again, Anamanu was on that team. Who else from Gotham was on that team as well? I'm trying to remember. Oh, Abby Smith was on that team. Yeah. So,
Sorboni.
yeah, it's crazy.
Williams was in the Flash as well.
No,
So
just those 3. Yeah. So anyway, find us on social media. Find us on YouTube first, obviously. We're building up there. But then also find us at Over Gotham Pod on Twitter, Soccer Over Gotham on Instagram, Threads, YouTube, everywhere else. Yes, check out us on TeePublic. I have some designs coming soon for more t-shirts, but you can get our merch there. And then before we jump to the show, just real quickly, I just want to say that we fully 100% support Nafisa Collier for speaking out about the WNBA's fight for equity, her fallout from the conversation with the WNBA commissioner, Kathy Engelbert. Basically said that only losers complain about the refs when she complained about the reffing level at the WNBA, and they don't pay for like the top level refs, they pay for like the lower level refs. Then she mentioned that Caitlin Clark should be thanking her stars that she has a platform that she can make $16 million off the court, that the WNBA provides that to her, which was weird. And
yeah.
also she said that also players should be thanking their lucky stars for the media rights deal that she got them. And the reason why I'm pointing this out, and the reason why we did I started the outside the box part of our podcast, because does that not sound familiar to you, Ruby? Does that not strike as something we've been
My,
here before?
yeah. Oh my God, I can't believe that she said all these things.
Mhm.
And if you really want the league to keep growing and go to another level, you have to also put like refs of quality, refs that are on the other level, and you have to pay your athletes if you want quality players. If we don't, they might end up just going somewhere else to play if they have a better opportunity, like it happens here with soccer. You see Germa leaving to Europe. You saw Thompson leaving to Europe because they're getting a better salary. They're getting a better experience over there.
Yeah, and it's a common thread across all women's sports. So I guarantee you when we talk to the PWHL players and GMs, I guarantee you they're going to have a similar story to what's going on over there. So that's why we need to support each other and make sure that we all lift up each other. And yeah, our rising tide lifts all boats, put it plainly. So just wanted to put that out there. Speaking of other teams, the Sirens got their schedule. They will open up their home schedule at the Prudential Center, which is
nice,
3 minutes from Red Bull Arena, against the PWHL Vancouver team on November 29th, 12 p.m. Eastern. So I'm going to try to get tickets for that. Should be fun. We'll see what happens. They finished the bottom of the table past 2 seasons, so they can only go laterally and up. And also, Ruby, speaking of growth of sports, Gotham FC is averaging around 8,600 fans per match, which is a huge difference from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I remember games where it was like 2,000, 3,000, maybe. We got big crowds for like Alex Morgan, but like,
yeah, that was about it.
This is a pretty good turn of events, and I know it could always get better, and we want bigger crowds, but this is a good sign.
Yeah, that's really good for Gotham. Last year, we haven't completed this season, so we still have more numbers to count, but for last season, the highest home attendance was 11,662. That was in June 8th against LA, and then the playoff record attendance was 15,540 people, quarterfinals against Portland Thorns.
Hopefully it gets there. And I just want to shout out the team. At least, it's not for lack of trying. Gotham is certainly trying. The 5-year price lock on tickets for the Blueprint, like, I'm not promoting this. It's not like I'm not selling this or whatever, but like, that's pretty darn crazy. I was a ticket holder for the men's Red Bulls team, and every year it seemed to go up like $100, $200 every year. Like, a 5-year price lock on season tickets is pretty ridiculous. They're doing all the right things. Obviously, the most important thing is putting a good product on the field, which they're doing, right? They're winning, they're winning, and they're winning. That's awesome. And the thing with they're like drive a bus to your house, like pick you up.
Yeah.
The Gotham bus thing is funny. But like, yeah, they're doing everything they can for the most part. So good on the team. Let's get over to these games. We have 2 games, both 0-0, both important. But so I think there were some common things that we should talk about between these games. Then, because I think we should highlight those things. So first, the lineup. No Astaire in either lineup, which is interesting to start. Katie Stengel gets the start both times against Washington. This is I don't know, what do you want to call it? A-, B+ roster. It's still a ridiculous roster, even though it's completely rotated. All the rookies are on the field. Harper, Cook, Hasbo, Shapansky, Duran is out there. Real is in for this one. Then in the second game, we got close to best 11, Freeman, Berninia, Sonnet, Carter. No Real in this one, and no Astaire in this one. Just your thoughts on any of these lineups overall?
Yeah, honestly, I thought it was wild not to see Astaire in either lineup. I don't know, that's crazy to me. Maybe not so in the Washington game. Maybe Amoros just wanted for Astaire to take a break. But I was surprised not to see her start in the next one against Seattle. And we have to remember that Astaire has been carrying this team since the beginning of the season, so I thought it was a little odd.
Yeah, I overheard some fans at the stadium like why wasn't Astaire starting? It's like, no, it's the end of the season. Got to get her ready for the offseason. Maybe she's carrying a knock. Who knows? But save her for the playoffs. I don't risk her at this time. But Ruby, the best 11 for Gotham. Tell me if you think this is it, because it's close. Gotham is finding their final form. But I got a stare up top. I got
Yep.
Shaw central out left. Then they
Mm-hmm.
have Midge out right. Midfield, I got Lavelle, I got Hasbo, and I got Howell. And then I got
Yes.
Real, Sonnet, Carter, and Bernina across the back. Bernina with a question mark, because I question for you again: is it Bernina or is it Freeman?
I think if we're gonna have Midge there, it's gonna have to be Bernina because Bernina and Midge, I feel, have a good chemistry.
Mm-hmm. True. I agree. So that's what it looks like. I am. Well, let's just talk about what the playoffs are going to look like. And we got previews for both of these games. Washington, on one hand, I don't think there's anything A minus, B plus lineups. However, I don't think there's anything in this game that you're not going to see in the playoffs. And mainly because both these teams are well coached teams. They know exactly who they are, what they want to do from top player on the roster to the bottom player on the roster. They plug and play. They know their roles. They fit in. And I think that both teams were disciplined in this game. They kept their shapes. I think Washington is evolving into a team which tries to like compact the field and makes shorter distances between players to make the passes, overload almost every area on the pitch if they stay compact. Gotham tries to overload the wings with Bernina, with Midge. I felt both teams played really well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess long story short, mission accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
For this game, they got the point they needed, basically, to clinch the semifinal spot, which is the priority for this game. But it was a total tactical chess match between both teams, and I felt like this was more about not losing than winning for Gotham.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, one of them. Okay, Juan Carlos came into this game trusting the depth of his bench and his team. We saw players like Shelby Hogan, Cook, Duran, and they got massive minutes in this match, and they delivered a clean sheet against a really good team. So I think that was good. Then Shelby Hogan's performance, she had some close range shots and she kept her cool, and I think she made the necessary saves for the draw. And
Yeah,
then at the
that one
end,
save was big time. That one save.
yeah, exactly. And then at the end we had the subs, like the Avengers coming into to the
Mm-hmm.
field. Rose, Shaw, Sonid, Midge, and I think that was really good. A good move from Amaros. Just basically saying, okay, they rested their starters, and now let's just use them, kind of like to grab a quick win. But yeah, they didn't get that win, but still, that was a good move.
Yeah, I think that, but that's what playoffs are like. Teams play
Hmm.
more to not lose than they do to win games.
Yep.
So, good game. I don't think you're going to find a game where it's going to be Gotham and Washington. It's going to be like 7-5. These games are going to be tight. They're going to be on
Hmm.
the margins, and like last season, we went into penalties. Like that kind of felt like what this one game was heading towards. We got the draw, move on in the
Hmm.
tournament, which is the most important thing, and Gotham sees themselves into the semifinals of the tournament. Now in Seattle, again, I felt like this is what playoffs look like. This is what Portland tried to do to us, but they couldn't do it because Gotham scored early. What teams want to do is on the road, you want to sit in, completely shut down the other team's offense, and then late on in the game, try to get a set piece, try to sneak a goal in and smash and grab and get out of there. And that's what Seattle's game plan was. And for a fan's perspective, it sucks. It sucks.
Yeah.
It's boring. It's not fun to watch. But Laura Harvey knows how to win, and that's why she's one of the winningest coaches in the league, because she knows how to shut it down when she needs to and doesn't care about looking pretty. You get out
Yeah.
there, make it boring. Who cares?
I mean, that draw against Seattle, it's just one of those games, right? I don't know. You, Gotham had total domination, but they had zero payoff in this. It was just, I feel like it was a massive game for the standings for them, especially how close everyone is with points. You want to get as many points as possible in the last few games that there's left in this season. And I mean, it was good that they got a point. They extended the unbeaten streak. That's good. But it felt like they left 2 points on the table that day.
Yeah, I agree with you on leaving 2 points on the table. The game should have been Gotham's, and the difference was obviously getting the early goal against Portland. They had to come out and play because they needed those points, but neither team really needed to push the
Yeah.
envelope because no one's catching Washington. If you just keep getting a draw here, draw there, you're in the playoffs. So, and as I always say, it's the hardest part, getting into the playoffs, and then you can just have to win 3 games from there.
Yeah.
But
And
Seattle, as you mentioned, hates soccer. That's my takeaway from this game. Negative, you call it negative soccer, you can call it anti-soccer. Seattle just simply did not come to play. They didn't want the ball. They put every player in the box. They had a total of 0.20 expected goals on one shot. And in the stadium, it didn't register as a shot, but on FOTMOB, it registered as one shot on target. They just wanted to get a set piece somewhere around the box and try to get one to like hide them and get it on goal. On the other side, Gotham 1.20 expected goals, which you expect more considering how many chances and how forward-thinking they were in this game. 10 total shots, only 4 on target because they were just bodies in the box. 8 shots inside the box, again, only 4 on target. It stinks. Stat of the match, Seattle had 22 passes in Gotham's half in the first half. And most of that came in like the first 3 to 5 minutes. The rest they just sat in. They only had 32 in the second half, 54 in total. Just for record, Gotham had 222 passes in their half. But again, Ruby, we talked about this many times, field tilt means nothing if you do nothing with it.
that's true.
Yeah. The positives of these two games is I think we need to talk again about the ascendance of Josephine Hasbo. She looked excellent both these games. She's very smart in her positioning, and as soon as the ball leaves her feet, she is marching to the next transition.
Yep.
And she's excellent on the defensive side of the ball. She's very tough, and she's like a mini alley long, running around, just getting the ball everywhere.
My God, yes.
Excellent match for her.
That is so true. Like, she's tiny, but she is mighty. She's so good on the field. Like you said, she loses the ball, she's already like getting ready for the next play. She really fights for those balls, and I really love that. She tries her hardest. Even if she gets like one toe and she gets it to another Gotham player, that's such a win, even though like she just stays on the floor trying to get up for the next. I just love her so much, and hopefully she stays.
Yeah, there's a moment in each game where she gets a decent look on target, too. She puts herself in good positions. Smart player. We like her. Sky's the limit for her. Fans voted her player of the match in the first one. And a fan comment, which I thought was pretty good for the first game, from Rob, Panda Rob 91 on Blue Sky, said, Hogan was great. We agree. Hasbo was tough as nails. We agree. Lily had Radcliffe in hell all game. That is true. Lily looked excellent in this match against a tough opponent. Stengel's got another one coming soon. I agree. Duran needs more league run. I agree. It just thinks it's now. Like, now's they're locking in. I would trust her 100% if she was on the field even in a playoff game. I got no issues with her. But I think her minutes are going to dwindle as we lock in here. And Harper and Cook will be special. That is true. I think Cook has magic in her boots. When she realizes it, she's going to be a special player. A couple times during the game, she'll just cut and dance around 2 or 3 players, and you're just like, okay, what if there's a goal at the end of this? It's going to be amazing. She'll get there. Any disagreements there, Ruby?
No, everything you said, or Rob said, it's pretty much true.
Rob knows what he's talking about. Then I think we should talk about defense winning championships. Gotham's defense is locked in, whether you got Duran, whether you got Freeman, whether you got Real, Bernina, whoever's back there, it's locked in. We obviously had Howell in both games, sitting very deep in the second game because Sonnet has been creeping up and entering the midfield and into attacking positions a lot more often recently, which is interesting. But Gotham's defense is second in goals conceded in the regular season, 0.8. Only KC 0.5 is less than them. Second in clean sheets at 11. KC has 14. Second in expected goals conceded, 22.1. KC has 15.5, which is crazy. Second lowest clearances in the league at 20. San Diego has less at 15.4. That's because they hold the ball. They don't play the ball out at all. First in saves per match, 2.0. Casey is second at 2.5. So is doing the least work of any keeper in the league. Fourth in yellow cards. We got to work on that. We have 32. Utah is tops with 46, and they are just fighting over there. And first in red cards. So we got that going for us. 4. Everybody else is 2 or less.
Wow. Okay.
We haven't had a red card in a while, so that's a good thing. Let's keep that. But recently, Gotham has given up 2 goals in their last 8 regular season games. That's not too bad. 0 in the past 2. That goal from Bay was like a worldy. We'll give them that. Berger's had 3 saves to make in 3 matches. 0 saves against Seattle on 1 shot, 2 saves against Portland on 4 shots, and 1 save against Bay against 8 shots. Berger is now one of 7 keepers who have kept 10-plus clean sheets in a season, and this is also a club record. And whether it's the first team or second team, this defense is locked in.
1 shot from Seattle. That's the craziest thing.
Yeah.
And you could tell that, Berger was not really working hard in this game because she did not went down in this game. We usually see her go down to get treatment and the game stops. I think this is the first game she doesn't go down.
the tactical.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. That is true. Ruby, do you think Gotham needs a mascot? I was at the game.
Oof.
And they had a bunch of mascots running around. They had the Flamingo from Flamingo, and they had the Carmax Bear running around. Do you think Gotham needs a mascot? It just can't be a bat.
I can't. No, that would be a horrible thing running around. I don't know. Like, I want to say yes, but not yet. I feel like I don't know. Not yet. Like maybe when there's more maybe when there's more fans in the seats.
It's true.
What do you
it can't
think?
Be a bat. Yeah, it can't be a bat because like that's too Batman on the nose. Like, and I know that would butt up against something. Yeah, the Warner Brothers will be calling pretty quickly.
I mean, the bear looks cute.
Yeah, the bear's cute. Flamingo was fun.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun. I think the kids would love it. I think it would be. It's a different atmosphere. Like Ellie gets to like do her thing every like 5 minutes on the court, but like it would be different. It'd be fun though. I think they should do it.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think should be the mascot? Fans, comment below.
If it's not a bat, what animal should it be?
Yeah.
I mean,
just a cloud.
I'm trying to think. Like, what animal? Like a tiger is too tacky, and that would be like, I don't know.
Did Sky Blue ever have a mascot? Did they ever have like?
It's a good question.
Yeah, fans, if you know, let me know. Were they ever associated with any type of animal or thing, or what can we do? So Ruby, Gotham moves on in the tournament. They have still not lost in this tournament because they won it. But Gotham won their first 3, tied their last 1. And because Monterey slipped, Gotham is through. Washington just has to watch out for Monterey. If Monterey wins against them and beats everybody else, they might on goal differential. But they have to make up 4 goal differential, which is not impossible. So pretty much Washington's through, but Monterey can catch them. But let's revisit. The 25-26 Women's Champions Cup will semifinals take place next May, or just like this year, in 2026. So next up for Gotham, because they won it this year, is they will play a South American team in the semifinals of the competition, and this will take place between January 28th and February 1st. So it's going to be a cold,
Yeah.
lest they go down there, which cuts into the off season. Let these players have a break, but no rest for the wicked or good, and they will play a Conmebol Libertadores Femenina team from South America. Should be interesting. And then once they win that, okay, then they are on track to play Arsenal, and whoever wins out of Oceania, I think the teams that are left on the other side are Arsenal, Auckland United, and we have Wuhan. They were the women's champions in Asia. So that's it. We could be on the road to play Arsenal.
Ugh.
But what are your thoughts, Ruby?
Yeah, this is really interesting. And like you said, they're not going to get any rest. They're going to keep playing. They're going to play a lot next year, early next year. Usually they don't, well, they go back to preseason around that time, don't they? Like February?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're going to start like a month early this time. Or, yeah. Oh, that's crazy for them. But yeah, I'm excited to see them play Arsenal and other teams from different countries.
Yeah. It would be amazing. I think they got a chance. Arsenal's tough, but I think they got a chance.
Yeah.
Imagine being like the top club in the world of that tournament. That's the first one to do it. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Amazing. Back to the regular season. We have a pretty interesting slate of games this weekend. Racing is above the line in 7th. Good for them. They beat the Courage in a very tough game last weekend. It was a lot of fun to watch. KC is running away with it. Washington runs away with it. Gotham is stuck in 3rd. Essentially, they would have to win out, and Washington would have to lose out in order to take 2nd place. So most likely we're going to be stuck in this 3rd, which means one home game at least in the playoffs. Not bad. Portland is 34. Seattle at 34. Most likely in those 3 teams. Orlando most likely in at 33. Then we got Racing, San Diego, North Carolina, and Houston fighting for those last couple spots. It could be an interesting run of games here this weekend. Racing, Chicago, and 30. Let's go Chicago. Bring Racing back down to earth. Then Orlando and Portland. Draw, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seattle and Bay FC. Let's go Bay. KC and Gotham. Gotham's winning this one, obviously.
Gotham.
North Carolina and Washington Spirits. That's... Ooh. Washington is pretty much out of reach for us, but hey, man, let's make some chaos at the bottom of the table. Let's go North Carolina. Get back in there. Utah and San Diego. Let's go Utah.
Utah, yeah.
Run the table at the end of the season. And then Angel City and Houston Dash. Let's go Yasmin Ryan.
Yeah, Houston.
Yeah, let's go Houston. Next opponent is KC this Saturday. KC last week did rotate some players. They did not have Chawinga starting in this one. They had Ali Sentnor out there, Long, Hopkins, Hutton. So it's a pretty rotated lineup. So I expect them to rotate again. They may take a little bit more seriously with Gotham coming to town. But your thoughts on KC?
It's going to be a tough team. Number 1 team. They already clinched the playoffs and won the Shield. So this is going to be a true test to Gotham and see what they can do and how they're going to prepare for this. And if they make it into the playoffs, how we're going to see Gotham in the playoffs. I think this is a great test for Gotham.
Yeah, I want Gotham to make a statement here.
Yeah.
That there's some weak spots in KC.
Yeah.
I want to put it in their head that they're not invincible. Put that bad taste in their mouth as we roll into town, get a win, and get out of there.
Exactly. You know how much confidence that will give the team if they win this game?
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. KC's having too much fun right now, so let's bring him down a peg.
Yeah. Let's end the party.
Yeah. Indeed. They are a tough team. They're good against everybody. It's a ridiculous lineup. So I expect Gotham to do well on the wings. I expect them to
Mm-hmm.
get crosses in. Casey may be bold enough to come out and play against Gotham, and if they do, Gotham should be able to pick them apart and should be able to take the spaces in the midfield, have Hasbo spraying balls around.
Mm-hmm.
I think the midfield is where Gotham takes this game.
Yeah.
We will see. But any manifestations for this game?
I want Esther to start this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just want to make a statement. Let's get a stare brace going. Let's get her back into the Golden Boot lead. Let's put that on them too.
Oh my God! Imagine she gets a brace, gets gets Golden Boot because she beat Casey. That's gonna be great.
Yeah,
good motivation
indeed.
there.
So, any random thoughts before we get out of here?
No, I don't have any random thoughts. What about you?
So I don't watch American TV, right?
Okay, yeah.
And I'm on the way to the game last, driving an hour and a half drive. So an hour of it, hour and 10 minutes, I'm listening to my book. And then for the last 10 minutes or 15 minutes, I'm listening to music because I can't focus on my book and go through Newark at the same time. It's great. It's just not, that's dangerous. So I get this commercial for this show. It's called 911, right?
Okay.
And I've never heard of this show. I don't know what it's about. And the commercial goes like 911 operators, they have seen and heard everything. I'm like, okay. And it's like, this season, they're going to do something they've never been before. It's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's like, they're in space.
What the heck?
And I was like, what? I almost had to pull the car over. I was like, what? 911 operators in space? I think.
I mean, if we have a space army, I guess 911 in space doesn't sound too crazy.
I was like, like they talk about like jump the shark is like when a show like goes like, there's something happens and it changes the show and it's never the same after that. I feel like if you're in a board meeting and your show is 911 operators and like you're at the point where someone's like, I don't know, space? Maybe.
What's your address?
Maybe you should be like, I think we're done here. I think we've gone everywhere this show can go. I think we should end it here. Just funny. It's like, what a weird thing to do. But yeah. So,
oh, goodness.
So there's that. So we will see you all next week on the other side. Ruby will be running the social media for this game. I'll be at a roller derby game with my little. So that should be fun. And I'll get to watch the game later, hopefully to some good news when I get back. So we will see you all later. My cat wants to say hi before we go.
All right. Let's go.
Let's go.